Hey guys, spiritdoc here. Alright, so I'm gonna sneak in a reading until I get some distractions from my children because it is Saturday afternoon. So we're all here. But they got tired of playing with me, so they went away in their rooms without me telling them. So let's sneak in a reading. So let's sneak in and see what Divine Masculine's up to. And then we'll let him know what we're up to. So real fast, let's get some beautiful energy about, I think I can stop whispering. Let's get some beautiful energy about what's surrounding this connection, fruition. This connection's coming to fruition. Look at the full moon, 37, that's a 10, completion. And then realization, 3, that's ascended masters, maybe a life path. The keys, look how little this person looks in the keyhole though. It's like you have the keys to the world, so stop feeling so little and know that your brain, all the downloads, all the messages you get and stuff, they're accurate and correct. So don't feel so small in this big world, even when it comes to this connection. Overall energy for this divine connection. Collective energy for this divine connection. Ooh, release your ex. And then honeymoon. So time has come to clear your energy. So clear your energy of any past relationships and honeymoon. So one of my exes came to get a reading, and like I call this ex a karmic because I don't have very many exes, okay? Like I'm just not a very promiscuous person, you know? Or it takes a lot to like get into a relationship with me. Like I really read energy and everything ever since I've been little. So he sat down and he was having trouble with like a whole different ex, and I was like, wow, I'm not even this man's problem. Like we are just friends now, you know? So I feel like the divine masculines everywhere, even divine feminines if you're still involved with someone, because notice how he said, my ex, I thought like I was still an issue in his life. I'm not even an issue in his life, so now I could totally like release that too. Like, you know, this man's not even thinking about me anymore, so like he doesn't even need to be a karmic to me. We're just cool with each other in that sense because we have children together, you know what I mean? So I feel like by being able to get an insight to see that, and I see he was releasing stuff from an ex, from his like wife, you know, that was interfering with him and his wife, his ex-wife, but they're back together now, yada yada, whatever. But I feel like just being able to get a bird's eye view on the divine masculine all together, it was pretty dope. So all of you guys out there, release the energy even still attached to your exes. The time has come to clear your energy. So do another egg cleanse and ask to release all past ex energy, all past ex thoughts. You know, stay focused on what's coming into fruition and release all of that, because enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. It's like, wait a minute. This wasn't reversed when it came out. Did you guys spend time together with an ex on the holiday that you need to get rid of? And I don't mean get rid of in like bad terms, okay? Everything happens for a reason. So the story I just told you, that ex called me on New Year's and I was like, whoa, why? Why did they call me? And what's funny is I was thinking about divine masculine and be like, a long time ago when I was with this ex, my divine masculine called me and was like talking to me, and I was like, oh, like I wish I didn't have this person next to me. I wish I had the person who called me, you know, in my life. And so I was like, oh, like, why is it switched, you know, this holiday? And I think it was just to like really help you open your eyes at like whose energy you're with today or during the recent holiday. You need to release him. That wasn't the right person. That's not the right thing to do. This has to resonate with all you guys. There's a reason why I told this story. Okay, so make sure you're releasing your exes, both you guys. That's the current energy. Everyone's letting go of people. There was no bliss over this recent holiday, I think, with the X factors. And I'm sorry to my ex if you're listening to this. No, nothing against you. You're not the man's in my dreams, you know? But that's crazy. Okay, so more energy of this current collective. What is your divine masculine going through? Running to the divine feminines to heal a situation. Can we get clarification though on this holiday and release your ex? What happened over New Year's with the divine masculine? Angels, children. Money and successful. Maybe they worked or they donated some money or some time. Or they were successful with healing themselves. I feel like it was working. This did come out in reverse. I'm sorry to read reversals because I had all my deck right. Y'all are not making me call out my ex on a whole video. We're not doing this, spirit guides. I will not do this. Check it out. I told you guys that story because I was in reverse right here. Someone, he ran to me to call me, but I was like, I'm asleep. And he's like, well, let me talk to the kids. And I'm like, bro, they're asleep. And so I just hung up. I wasn't trying to be rude, but I just hung up. I was thinking about my divine masculine, not my ex. I'm sorry. And so I was like unsuccessful at healing the situation. Then he asked about his children, and it was unsuccessful with that. Divine masculines ran to the wrong person on New Year's Eve and then realized the next day that they're with the wrong crowd, or what? They were reaching out to the wrong woman? Clarify New Year's Eve. The unsuccessfulness in the divine feminine. Being held back. Fake friends, sister DNA test results, family DNA's family. It was all caused by someone fake who doesn't want the real divine couple, like the flow with me here. So the real, you know when they say like the real bloodlines come together? Well, DNA, that's in your blood, right? So it could be a fake family or a fake ex. Maybe like your ex looks like that, or there's like sisters or something. This fake friend an aunt, a sister, a cousin is fake, and they're trying to stop the real divine masculine to come in. Or they found out on New Year's the next day who the real divine feminine is and who the fake one is. Someone that was trying to hold them back from the real divine feminine. A clone, if I may. Someone that was trying to act just like divine feminine. Because I opened up the story about my ex calling. And this is the same ex I was with when my divine masculine called me on New Year's, you know, years and years and years ago. So, like, it's weird that I was, like, flip-flopped. But remember what I said about the cloning? So, someone trying to be the fake divine person in the life, like, that was discovered that night. So maybe, you know, mirroring, maybe the same thing happened to divine masculine, where they're like, man, this bitch is trying to be just like this bitch, you know, because that's how I felt when I got that phone call. Like, did he read my mind? Like, he knew I was waiting for a call from my divine masculine, or I thought about that, you know. So why is this man calling me? So maybe, like, the same thing. Look at fake woman. DNA test, though. This always confuses me a little bit because I'm waiting for my divine masculine to come, you know, and accept his own fucking child. He'd just be like, that ain't my child, you know? And so, like, a DNA test needs to be done, I guess. But so whenever this card comes out, like, it trips me up a little bit, because I do think about my own story, but I don't feel like this is in regards to, like, a child. I feel like it's someone faking that they're divine. Totally faking that they're divine, but they're causing this shit, to happen. I've been meaning to tell my ex that I'm talking about right here that my aunt, a fake aunt that always tried to be like a sister, mother person to me, she has a picture of me and my ex, like, up above her TV, like, right where she could see it every day. And every time I go to her house, I'm like, dude, can you burn that fucking picture? Like, why do you even have it here? Why? And then she's like, well, because, you know, that's your kid's father. And I'm like, yeah, but my kids aren't even in that picture. It's me and a dog and my ex. And that wasn't even our dog. That was, like, my brother's dog. She was just like, well, I like that picture. But I'm like, dude, this bitch is psycho. Like, why? You stare at this every day. And this was in the beginning of my awakening. So now this picture's been bothering me, that, like, me and my aunt are beefing and stuff. And I honestly feel like my aunt is probably controlling my ex to run to me, so that way me and my correct divine masculine don't get together. So I keep hearing the year 2020 was to see clearly, have 2020 vision. Now the year 2021 is to take the mask off. Now you see, now you know how to handle what's being done to you. You know why this is happening. Damn, see, I didn't want to talk about my stories up here anymore, but I feel like people need to hear this for a reason. Even a fake friend that's causing issues in between family, or even fake family that's trying to hold you back from your correct divine masculine because They don't want you to be more successful than them. You know what I mean? Okay, so yesterday's reading was the royals. You got the crown and stuff. Well, think about if your auntie knows that you're more royal than her in your bloodline. Wouldn't that auntie be pissed off? And I mean this in like a 5D level. Okay, but come back down to 3D reality. What if your career, you make more money than your brother or your sister? You get more of a prophetic word from God because you're more tapped in. So God's favoring you and not your brother or your sister. Even your friends. Say, I have a friend who also does tarot reading. Well, they're trying to stop my success. Maybe because I have more followers. I don't know. To me, that's dumb. I've never been a fake person in my life that tries to stop anything. Like, if you know the real me, you know, all right, like, go be free. Go do what you want to do. You know, I'm not one that, like, does revenge. I'll protect myself. But so, like, a fake person that's trying to hold you back because of your DNA, yours, divine masculine, was revealed. And I feel like the mirroring, just like I'm revealing why my aunt, which looks like this, or in her high school years looked like this. I have a picture of her that looks just like this girl right here. Why she's keeping this picture around. You know, people's thoughts are powerful, and when they know that, they use it to run people around because they know that their thoughts are powerful, that they have control with their thoughts. So even like, I don't know, Divine Master, if you have family that's trying to keep you back because of your royal bloodline, I feel like all that was revealed. Damn, that went deep. Okay. What else do you want to say about that? Spirit, God, angels, Reiki. Needing Reiki healing, studying Reiki, or Reiki practitioner. Again, studying. People are studying you because you're a healer and they know that your work, even finding this information out, who's the fake people or not, you can cancel that out with your powers. You hold the key, divine masculine and divine feminine. You hold the key to push this stuff away with your own thoughts, your own power, and connecting to universal power. Study Reiki. There's like courses online, Udemy, for like $15, and it could teach you. There's like 15 up to like 100. Like they range. Go look at them. So, but even like basic learning, even just learning it online, go to YouTube, study how to be a Reiki practitioner. I don't know. Find it on the internet. The World Wide Web is at your fingertips. Be successful with the information you find and use it wisely. Take a holistic approach. I've been hearing a lot about like medicine bags. A gris bag. I used to make them. I haven't been making them for a long time, but you could carry one, and so you ask that any energy sent to you from someone else just goes directly into this holistic bag and not into your body. There's all different types of way of blocking whatever's trying to hold you back from going to your correct divine feminine or divine masculine. All right, divine feminine. That was crazy for divine masculine. And that situation. People could do a lot with your pictures, so be careful what you post online. I always post, even in my kids, I put a filter over it, like a tint, a color at least. Because that blocks people from getting your pure energy out of a picture. A filter, a block, a shield. So like I know on my social media, even the YouTube picture I have up here, there's a filter on it. And that's totally so people can't use your picture to do harm to you or to alter your where you want to go in life, where you're going in life. So when you say, just so in divine masculine, divine feminine, when you say a prayer, like go to bed or whatever, just right now pause this, say a prayer to shield any pictures that may be out there of you that others have, to shield and protect those. Okay, moving on. See, you're blessed to have this knowledge. Ask God, they'll help you. Divine feminine, let's see what's going on in your life, girl. Learning about who are scams or who's been scamming you. Who was the scammer behind the messages, the keyboard. Married, honeymoon, and it's upside down. So again, same mirroring from divine masculine. Finding out who's been the scammers trying to stop your divine connection, or who's been getting information from you via internet that they're someone's ex. You can see clearly now who this person was. And they did this because either they went through a separation, like say it's your divine masculine's ex. They hid under a fake name to try and get some information from you. But you already knew that. So you could have even painted a different picture for them to see. And so you know that the information that was leaked about you is even fake because you put that fake information out there. And so now you could see it, and it actually unrevealed some mask for you of who the hater is behind the keyboard, behind the typed words on social media, or messages sent, or this and this and that. Because it was there to try and end you and your divine masculine. Or they were someone that used to be with your divine masculine or your divine feminine, take it how it resonates. But because their relationship is ended, they're bitter. And so they're doing a bunch of scamming shit, like spreading fake information, trying to put a fake image of you out there, ruin your reputation, if I may. Just because they got pieced the fuck out. So even if this has nothing to do with your divine masculine, say family, friends, people, place, thing, you know? It all still aligns. Found out like what a scam was. They were uncommitted. You see clearly now. So you need to separate for them. Like, peace, pie, you know? Because they were trying to leave you at a state of this, or now by you saying goodbye, they're left at a state like this. Like, what did I do? Or maybe their actions, you know, caused... Their action caused you to walk away. Who's the scammer? Let's get the karmic cards out here. What's some information about this scammer that's non-committed or not in a relationship, not your relationship, not your divine, or wasn't really on your side? An insecure woman. Maybe works at the club. I mean, I ain't hating on that at all. Everyone's gotta do what they gotta do. But these are trying to give you some insight on who this person is. It's totally a titty bar in the back. Like, I never noticed that. It really is, though. Said, why are they causing all this bullshit in your life? Doing it for attention. Because they got caught or they got busted. I feel like because now they got busted, they feel like this. So, like, you don't need to do anything. Divine already has your back. Like, I see the policeman as, like, the archangels that you sent out yesterday to go do your light work. They came back and revealed, you know, who this was or why this typing was on there. Like, why people are talking shit. And it was just because they got sad that their relationship ended, or that you're not the correct divine counterpart. So say it was like your divine masculine's ex, you know? Maybe they just broke up and so they acted like a psycho. Or shit, even divine feminine, say your divine masculine wasn't with anyone and this is like just friends or family or whatever that was trying to separate you guys. The growth of your relationship. Just know that you're blessed though, that like your archangels are going out and fucking putting handcuffs on any and everyone that went out that's trying to harm you, trying to hurt you, trying to tear your relationship apart, your divine relationship at that. Still be careful though, because they're still out there on fake accounts. I gave up even trying to figure out who my karmic is, you know, what fake accounts. Like, who cares? Because what they watch, they get angry anyways. So they could watch all they want. But it's going to be their karmas in due time. The fucking angels already went out there and busted their asses up. So now you're about to see them be angry as hell because they're in spiritual jail. Spiritual jail. What is the karmic and divine masculine's life? What's this sister, this family? Trying to stop someone's child from getting money or help, or trying to stop the divine masculine from getting to his children, his angel child. Someone to hack your account. So someone that's been watching you, or someone that hacked into your phone and shit. Someone that hacked into your social media. Or someone that has all this information from you and is now putting it out there. I don't know, the guy's on the computer, and then we got scam over here for divine feminine. The dangerous woman, who's the karmic, but they're in denial. They don't want to see that they're the karmic, or they don't want to see you move on from them to your divine feminine. So they're trying to make your divine feminine look bad, try to ruin her reputation. To make her out as the dangerous person, or the wrong person that the divine masculine should be running to. And it's just because they're envious of the real divine feminine. It's a whole lot of mirroring. It's, as much as I didn't want to, and I'm sorry if my ex is listening, even your actions are being controlled, beyond what you want. And even to my divine masculine, realize, finally, can you fucking realize that your karmic in your life is controlling your actions because they're envious. They don't want you to move on to your divine queen, your divine feminine. So instead, maybe they control all your devices so you can't talk to your divine feminine. Or they went and scammed your divine feminine. So everything that your divine feminine said to this person, because they knew that they were a scam, went and told you to make divine feminine look like a dangerous, wrong, bad person. When in reality, that shit happened because divine feminine knew that that was a karmic person. So they fed them bullshit. That's why they came over here, right? You come angry, you're gonna leave angry. Knowing not a goddamn thing you needed to hear, except for on that video I talked a lot of shit to the karmic, so you guys all even seen collectively when my karmic came on a live video and was asking questions. Like, I called her out in front of the whole live. So divine masculine, if you haven't noticed yet who this karmic is that's creating all these scams, or trying to make your divine feminine look like a scam when she's really not, trying to block you, trying to make you in denial of who the correct divine feminine is, you're being a sucker for your karmic. That bitch is controlling you. But I feel like as of January 1st, you know this now. And this video is just confirmation. So how can you both together move on from this one karmic that's trying to scam you both but just lost? I feel like it's deeper, because you know how I mentioned about like the person having the picture of me and my ex up on their mantle so they look at it all the time. It's like, why are they even if this person should know, and because I've told them with my own mouth that that's not the person that I should be with, it's like these karmics just don't want any divine person in general to match up to the correct bloodline. And that's their job here on earth. Because see, even that karmic family member of mine is controlling an ex, who's also a divine person, to run away from his wife to be with me. And he shouldn't do that, but that's a controlled by someone out of his reach. And when he came and sat down at my table and was telling me about a karmic that's on his side that's doing attacks to me when I had nothing to do with his life. You know what I mean? So these karmics and envious karmics are really fucking up a lot of things with the energy work that they're doing, but they know that they're doing that. Like, it's deeper than that. You gotta we've seen clearly it's 2020, now we're revealing the math. Reveal the human body and look at the soul. This soul that's on earth is trying to put all these ex-partners back together because they know that's separating the divine DNA from reaching each other. Even two people that have nothing to do, like my ex is karmic. She still watches me. Hey girl, her name starts with an A. Now I know why that A was out here that day. Like, I just don't get it. Like, do you want to come tell me honestly why you think I was part of your ex's life? Like, you got the wrong girl. Or maybe you're fucking up his ex, like, two bitches' lives. So you're fucking up my life and his current girl's life, all because you're not happy. See how big that shit is? And now think about, like, your friends. You have a jealous or envious friend. You know, they're not only attacking you, they're attacking your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. It's a bunch of stupid-ass energy because people are in denial and don't want people to see that they're really divine. It makes no sense to me. But this is what people really do. And your spirit team's bringing them back and showing you. It's karma. But it's like, look at the energy back there. Remember how we did videos where we talked about getting that energy ball? So other people use that energy with their hands for bad. But the karma's coming back now at them because all this shit's being revealed. They're getting busted. That they're scams. And just because they're angry souls. Look at their soul. Their soul is angry. They're not happy with their life. Maybe because they're a single person and they don't get the attention from you that they wish they did. You know, they don't heal themselves. Instead of looking at their own insecurities and healing themselves, they go around creating karma for themselves by being fake, acting out of character, being psycho. And I feel like they know it though. That's the thing I can't stress enough. They know what they're doing, but they like to cover up what they're doing. You know? Because they're psycho. They're crazy. What is a karmic? A dark energy. Look at this girl. But then again, like I was reading, or the Ghetto Nun, shout out to the Ghetto Nun, y'all. Y'all need to listen to her. She has some very fucking valuable information. But I was looking into some shit that she was talking about today. And it's like, even in the Bible, like karmics and shit, this was put here for a reason. Everyone has a role here on earth. Everyone. So how can we break away divine masculine, divine feminine from these karmic, envious energies altogether? How can we team up together in the 5D or 3D? Even you individually, divine masculine, if you're watching this, divine feminine, and you're not talking to divine masculine or divine feminine because there's been a separation created by karmics trying to run this shit. However, they're getting busted by God. I mean, God himself and his team. They busted everyone. What is something that you could do to help this? I don't feel like you need to do anything. Remember, don't get off your throne. But from your throne, what is something you could do? Just pray. Just pray about it. Just talk to your gods. Let them handle it. Talk to your gods. I don't mean it like that. Talk to God and your angels. Let them handle it. Don't get off your throne for these karmic ass bitches because that's what they want you to do. Your grandparents, your angels, your ancestors got you. Relax. Go get an ice cream with your kids or something today. You're being protected, either from an air sign or you are an air sign watching this. What can we expect in the future after some of this karma clears out that these karmics created? The Emperor. And these people being hung. Is the Emperor hanging these people? And the Empress hanging these people? The universe. While you hang around and be you, the universe is hanging these people for fucking with you. Straight up. You are highly protected. You have the cups. You have the love. You have the knowledge. Keep gaining your knowledge. Sit back and read a book. Gain your spiritual strength because you got the keys to send your team out and they did it. They're bringing us all back and they're letting you know. They're shining the light, bringing you the knowledge so you have the strength to have the right prayers and to use your Reiki to end this shit. Okay, bottom of the top, Queen and King of Cups. Thy shall come together again, full of love, full of prosperity, full of abundance, that is divinely guided to them. Karma shall be returned to the King and Queen, to the royals. Damn, that was a beautiful reading, y'all. Do you know that was take 3? I didn't think I was going to get through it. I had so many distractions. And I for sure, when I started having to tell you guys the story about my ex and his picture and stuff, I don't want to hurt my ex's feelings at all. I'm not up here to talk shit about anybody. But he needs to hear this too, you know? And I know you're listening. So, and even my divine masculine, you know who your karmic is. And hey, karmic girl, your face came out here. Even my karmic deck looks like you. There ain't no hiding no more, all right? This shit's out in the open, 2020. Everyone's seen who is who, what is what, where is where. 2021, the masks come off, and God gets to reveal it. His angels, his team is bringing all that shit back to the king and queen sitting on their throne. But your ancestors, your spirit guides, your grandma, your grandpa, the people above, they got your back. Enjoy the time with your children. Don't let none of this shit stop you from getting to your children. I feel like I need to do one more card, but I don't know from where. This deck keeps yelling at me, this native spirit, but I was like, how is that going to go in my divine masculine, divine feminine reading? But let's do it. There's a message in here. It keeps yelling at me. What does the king and queen need to know today from native spirit? The warrior of heart. Thou shalt always follow the heart because love wins. Oh, that's beautiful. You guys, it takes forever to find these in here, but we're going to find it. The Warrior of Heart. Card meeting. You have the radiant spirit of a warrior of the light. Be impeccable in all your actions. No matter what others believe, the Creator always knows the truth. This isn't the time to be timid and to pull back. Immense courage is filling you. Throw your shoulders back, step forward, and take the risk. Take the risk of doing a holistic approach at sending your Reiki energy out to defeat this fucking karmic. Everything you learned led you up to this moment today. Honor your truth. Be willing to live from your heart rather than your mind. Speak up for yourself. The native spirit wants you to know the greatest native warriors weren't the ones who wounded the most people. They were those remarkable beings who had such personal power that enemies lay down their weapons rather than to fight. There are times in life to step back and even times to walk away. But there are also times to stand up for yourself and those less advantaged. So even while you're throwing out your energy to the universe, don't ask just for your karmics to be taken down. Help thy brother and thy sister. Even though, like I said about like my ex on here, my aunt, the person who was holding this picture on the mantle, should not be controlling this man's life from his divine feminine either. Why are you trying to hook up karmics together? I'm that man's karmic and he's my karmic. Maybe not right now, but a long time ago we were. So why are other karmics trying to rule lower energy? You know what I mean? It's the lower energy trying to take over higher knowledge. Now's the time to stand up to that and take a holistic approach to healing this, to correcting it. From your throne, though. And then know that when you do that, your serpentine, your serpents, your workers, they're going to come, shine the light, bring back the information to you, Emperor, King, and Queen. Don't allow yourself to be limited by your belief system. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless just means that fear less. Acknowledge that you're frightened and take action anyway. Face your anxiety and go beyond the boundaries and limited perceptions of yourself. Through your example, people find and act on their truth. You're a light bearer for others. In regards to this journey, list everything that you're afraid of. Then next to that list, write every reason why it's important to overcome that fear. In other words, what does that fear cost you? Then make a list of the various ways that you can overcome that fear. Get your pens and papers out and do that homework. List everything that you're afraid of. Then next to that list, write every reason why it's important you overcome that fear. In other words, what is that first list costing you in life? By not getting over this fear, it's costing you this. By not sending out your higher energy in the world to take down this karmic energy, it's costing you your divine DNA. Straight up. Your righteousness. Take a stand, but from your stand. Everyone deserves love. Be the warrior of heart. Don't do it just for you and your divine partner. Do it for all the divine. That's why you got the keys to be the queen and the king. Don't dim your crown for anyone. Use your crown. Use your warrior energy. Send that shit out to the universe from your throne. Alright guys, I love you lots. I look forward to seeing you guys back here. I was going to do an informative video, but I feel like we just did a learning lesson, Warrior of the Heart. Don't forget to write that list. It'll greatly help you. And it'll give you the power to run from any lower energies. Even fear is a karmic energy. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for your righteousness. I love you guys lots. To book a reading, www.spiritdocxixi.com. I've been inclined to lower my prices for my readings so I can help more people, as I do have another means of career that brings money into my life. I don't do this for money. However, it is a very significant energy exchange, and you should never lower your worth, but you should give a discount when your worth needs to be heard to help the emperors and the empresses alike. So take advantage of that. Check back by later today. The prices shall be reduced. I'll put a banner on it and say new special, so you do know that they are reduced prices. I look forward to helping you guys. Love you lots. Bye.